Alright, collective, here's a quick short video. I'm going to keep it short. Got a lot of questions that came in. We had that email up for like a day. I got like 300 or 400 questions. We're going to do today, big graphics. We're CGI here at Steve's Love Tarot. Astrology versus tarot. Alright. Now, you always hear me saying, about 50 of you ask me about it. Tarot isn't astrology and astrology isn't tarot. I say it all the time. Astrology is 3D. Tarot is 5D. There, I could end the video right there. That's it. There's your answer. I won't. Tarot pulls from the main energy out there in the universe. The dark energy, dark web of energy that connects us all. Okay? It pulls right from that sometimes. It pulls from basically the Akashic record out there. It pulls from everything. What you have to understand about the universe energy is that everything that's ever happened or ever will happen has already happened. And that ties directly one-to-one to a principle of science, which is all of the matter or energy, the words are interchangeable, all of the energy or matter that's ever been created or ever will be created has already been created. It's already there. We create nothing. Okay? Even when we generate electricity in our power plants, we're not creating anything. We're not doing a damn thing. It's already been created. It's already there. We're just pulling it from the air. We're creating friction and pulling it from the air. It's already there. My point is, tarot pulls directly from that energy. Your soulmate connections also live in the 5D. You're not going to find your soulmate connections in your charts. Okay, you can't compare charts and say, okay, we're soulmates. It's not there. It's not there. Closest thing you got to it is probably your north node, which is your destiny, your point of destiny. All right. But still, it's not going to have the name Judy or the name Pete on it. It's not there. Astrology is about the 3D. It's how the planets and their movements affect the energy that the tarot pulls from, and in turn how that pull affects you in the 3D. Okay? That's what astrology is about. It's about 3D application. That's why when you read your horoscope and you think you're going to hear from your soulmate today, you're all excited, right? Woohoo! You end up getting a call from a telemarketer. That's it. I mean, you did get a call. It was right. The horoscope was right. You got a call. But they were just trying to sell you a warranty on your car. And it wasn't. You may have been a soulmate with that person. I don't know. Who knows? But odds are it was a computer calling you. Anyway. So, that's why I always say I don't like it when readers mention the signs and then say that they don't mean anything in the next breath. You know, I don't like it when people pull the death card and say you're probably dealing with a Scorpio, and then the devil comes out. They say you're probably okay. Oh, you're dealing with a Capricorn. Well, which is it? How many people am I dealing with? If you call out all the damn signs, I'm dealing with all these people. It's insane. And then in the next breath they say, yeah, but it doesn't matter. It could be any sign. One lady, she says it could be any sign. That's actually her line. Well, if it could be any sign, why the hell did you tell me them in the first place? You're just confusing people out there. And then I get these 50 emails from people who are confused about it. The fact of the matter is, when we pull a reading, when I sit there and I shuffle the cards, and I go, okay, I want Libra, general reading, love energies for whatever. I'm telling the universe, I'm dialing it in that I want everybody born under that sign and the most powerful energies I can get that are affecting the most of those people. Not all, just the most of them. All right? And that's a way of categorizing the tarot readings in a lot of ways. But it's also bad in some ways. Because, to be honest with you, any reading, much like with astrology, which I'll share with you in a second, any reading that resonates with you, no matter what sign it is for you, if the title resonates with you. Because your soul connections are in the 5D. You two people are in the 3D. You're feeding energy into that. You're linked to it. It's a hub between you, and it's got a frequency all its own. You could be a Libra, they could be an Aries, but your soul connection could be a Gemini. Could be frequency matching the frequency of Gemini. It's like what I tell people with the Cancer Leo axis that we've discovered, and others are now using all over the damn place, which I'm happy about. I'm glad I figured it out. But it's the same thing I tell them. I tell the Cancers all the time, your person is behaving like a Leo. What I'm really saying is this connection is behaving like a Leo, kind of a thing. Your person within the connection is behaving like a Leo. Their frequency. They're operating at a certain vibration, a certain frequency. So all of that means, spread out across the signs, that any sign that resonates with you is for you. If the reading and the title brings you in and it resonates with you, it's for you. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. That's why I like doing the all signs readings. I think everybody, in my opinion, I think everybody on YouTube, all the readers, we should all just be doing all signs readings, because that's true tarot reading, and it doesn't disqualify anyone, and it doesn't scare people off, because I bet you from my Cancer readings in particular, which is the most powerful soul connection in the universe right now, I bet you there are plenty of Sagittarians and plenty of Scorpios and plenty of Pisces who should be watching those videos because they're perfect for them. I guarantee it, and they're not, because it says it's for Cancer. That's why, again, I think we should just be doing all signs, because the rule is anyway across the signs, if the title resonates with you, it's for you. So I don't think you should. I think you should watch your sign. I think you should pay attention. I'm sure that's for you if it resonates. But that doesn't mean that the other ones aren't too, even if they're not in your chart. Because tarot isn't astrology, and astrology isn't tarot. Okay? We use some elements of astrology in tarot. There's a profound difference. Astrology doesn't use any elements from tarot in it. except for the fact that those planets are pulling on the energy that tarot is reading. So that's why tarot uses some elements of astrology, because those planets are pulling on that energy a little bit. So we have to compensate for that in our readings. But that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that if you're a Libra, that the Aries reading, even though the title is perfect for you and everything, you should skip it because you're not an Aries and you don't have Aries in your chart. If the title works for you, go check it out. There could be something in there you need to know. Now, with astrology, I got a question about reading horoscopes. Well, I'm an Aquarius. And I tell you something, my Aquarius horoscope is terrible. Never works for me, not one damn time. So I did a little experiment. All right? Hey, I'm not here to give you I'm not an astrologer. I'm not here to give you fancy charts or anything like any fancy mathematics. I'm going to give you a life hack here. All right? Go into your favorite astrology site. Pick the one you go to all the time and read all 12 signs. All 12. Find the ones that resonate with you no matter what they are. Let's say there's 3 of them. 3 of them resonated with you. None of them are your sun sign. Let's just say, for example, maybe one of them is, maybe one of them isn't. Doesn't matter. Just 3 of them. 3 signs. Then read those 3 signs all week. And throughout the week, you'll eliminate, this one no longer resonates. Okay, well, that one's probably not that great. And this one no longer resonates. I guarantee you at least one of them will last the whole week. It'd probably be 2 of them. But at least one of them will last the whole week. And that's the sign you should be reading. Then go check your chart and see what planet, if that planet's in your chart, okay, and what planet it is. For me, I'm an Aquarius, but I read Libra and Taurus every morning, because those are my Jupiter and my Sun and my Saturn signs. Those are what works, and that's a tip I give people. I don't always give everybody this elimination tip. This is for you, so that you can figure out exactly what works for you. But I've given probably 100 people the tip to read their Jupiter and Saturn signs every morning for their horoscope. And I swear to God, about 80-90% of them have said, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's exactly right. So it is a good 80, we'll give it a B. There's a B or a B minus chance that my little tip will work for you and you won't have to do this elimination. But I would do this elimination and find out what works for you. Because again, we all vibrate at a certain frequency. And your chart is like a chord. Okay? I don't know if any of you play guitar or not or whatever. You know, a chord are notes that work together. It's a root note, that would be your sun sign, a third, and a fifth. Okay? That's a major chord. And those three notes sing together. Well, your chart is basically a 12-note chord or more. I mean, it depends how deep you get your chart. Let's knock it back for ease of math and say it's a 10-note chord. Okay? You got 10, you know, whatever. Because you got other things in your chart. You got your north node and your midheaven and all that kind of stuff. Your chart is a chord. And that all of those things together make up who you are, make up the frequency of who you are. That's coming out. It's a chord. It's a nice chord being played. So it's not just about one note. It's about, and some of you, maybe the strongest note, like for me, the strongest notes in my chord are Jupiter and Saturn. They're very strong notes in my chord. And that's why those two signs, Libra and Taurus, are what I read in my horoscope. Now, that doesn't mean if, let's say, you matched me and that was perfect for you and you did that, that's going to work for your tarot readings. It isn't. No, you should watch your sun sign tarot readings. Okay? You should. We all say, all of us readers say sun, moon, rising Venus. A lot of them do that for ratings because we want to get more views on different videos. I'll be honest, kind of thing. I got one of them to admit that to me once who'd been out there a while. The reality is, no, I think you watch your sun sign and then you figure out, and you just watch any other title that works for you. It doesn't really matter whether it's your moon, your rising, or your Venus. In fact, even on the astrology side, the late great astrologer Jonathan Caner put more stock in the moon sign in particular than he ever did the ascendant. Which is interesting to me because back in the old days, right up till about the 1920s, your horoscope was your rising sign. It wasn't your sun sign. And your charts, your personal astrology, when you get personalized astrology from people, that's done based generally on your ascendant, on your rising sign, still to this day. But I've never found much, I've never taken much stock in the rising sign. I've never found that it was anything of any real value to me. The moon sign I tend to like. The Venus sign, it's never done anything for me, to be perfectly honest with you. You know, it never has. I don't know. Now, I got someone who wrote in, a couple of people actually that wrote in talking about they're like a Cancer and they read the Leo reading every day and that's the one that resonates for them and all of that kind of stuff. Whatever. If it resonates for you, it resonates for you. If it sounds good, it is good. I tell you, look for where that might be in your chart if that's the case. If it's not in your chart and it still resonates for you, then it's about it always boils down to frequency anyway. Maybe the frequency of your chord, the chord that your chart makes up, just resonates with that. Maybe your chord when they strum the guitar it says Leo. You know, I don't know. It doesn't. I find process of elimination. I find it's better to figure out what works for me. You can't possibly tell me that every person on earth, like if you're a Cancer, every Cancerian on earth is going to read someone's horoscope from the greatest astrologer, general horoscope, and it's going to resonate with them. It's not. It's about your chart, because that chart is what makes up the chord. One person might be a G major chord. Another person who's also a Cancer might be a G minor 9 chord. You know, a much more complex chord. So there's other signs in the chart that are going to be a little stronger for them. So read all 12 signs. Find a whole bunch. There could probably be 4, maybe 5 that resonate with you a little bit. And then read for a whole week and eliminate the ones that turn to shit. And anything that's left at the end of the week, try to find where it is in your chart. And those are what you read every week. For me, again, I found it was Jupiter and Saturn. So I'm an Aquarius who reads Libra and Taurus horoscopes every damn morning, and they're spot the hell on. I promise you. I go to Caner.com for my horoscopes. Jonathan Caner and his nephew Oscar are fabulous. They're great astrologers. None of that fluffy crap. These guys are the real deal. I'll tell you what. Anyway, as for tarot, like I said, watch your sun sign ones. But I still think all of us tarot readers out here should just be doing all signs videos. I do. Because it doesn't alienate anyone. If that title resonates with you, you go in, they click in and watch it. Bottom line. And people are so conditioned to believe that they need to have their sign on the video. You know, I'm a Libra, so I only watch Libra videos. You know, it says all signs, that could be anything. That's just garbage. No, it isn't just garbage. It's the same damn energy, pulling from the same damn source. In fact, it's probably better than your sun sign reading because all signs readings are, I always say, I open every all signs video by saying this is tarot at its best because we're pulling from the core damn energy, all of it. It's all signs readings are almost personal, okay? Classified as almost personal. They are. They're fabulous. They're absolutely terrific. If the title of an all signs reading from any reader, me or anyone, resonates with you, click into that. But I think, again, if you're a Libra and you see an Aries reading and you don't have Aries anywhere in your chart, but that Aries reading resonates with you, that title, go ahead and click it. There's something in there for you. I think us doing all these signs and singling out signs, it's a great way to categorize things. But I think it's alienating people who probably could have benefited. That Libra probably could have benefited from that Aries video, but they didn't click it because they don't have Aries in their chart and they're not Aries. And I'm not going to click an Aries video. Oh, I'm not an Aries. Well, no, that's not the way you should look at it. Because I'm going to say it one last time here at the end of the video. Tarot is not astrology, and astrology is not tarot. Okay? That's why. When we pull a reading for a sign, we are getting that sign. That sign is coming in, okay? But we're getting a lot of other stuff along with it, all right? And keep in mind, your connection has its own frequency. Perhaps your connection, in my Libra Aries example, you might be a Libra, but perhaps your connection with your person resonates on a more Aries vibe. And it don't matter whether it's in your chart or not. Get your charts out of your head when you're watching tarot videos. I don't know what the hell. I don't know when this started. Real tarot readers don't do a damn thing with astrology. I learned from a real tarot reader. He never once mentioned one thing about signs to me, except that some of the cards represent some of the signs in astrology. But it was like a novelty fact. It wasn't anything that meant anything. So get your chart out of your head when you're dealing with tarot, and whether it's me or anyone else. Get rid of it. Tarot is not astrology. Astrology is not tarot. Tarot pulls from the 5D energy, where your soul connection lives, by the way. The dark web of energy that connects all of us. The energy that knows everything that's ever happened or ever will happen. Astrology is how the planetary movements, those 3D planets that we can see, affect that energy and then in turn affect us in the 3D. All right? That's the best I can explain it. That's the easiest I can explain it. I'm not going to get a whiteboard out and be like some of these people and turn into Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. I got the IQ for it, but I'm not going to do it. I don't think things should be explained that way. I'm just giving you straightforward answers, straightforward little life hacks. And I'll tell you what, that little life hack I gave you for the astrology, that's a damn fine one right there. That'll change your whole life when you read your horoscopes. It really will. Let me tell you. But that life hack I gave you for reading tarot will change your life with it too. Don't be shied away if you're a Libra or a Sagittarius or whatever sign you are. Don't be shying away from other signs because you're not that sign. If that title clicks with you, click into it. Maybe one thing that damn reader says, whether I'm the damn reader or someone else is, that can add to what you found out from your sun sign version. All right. That's all I got to say on that topic. The next topic is going to be the next most popular. Is not on this video, it's on the next video. It's going to be about a little bit about fate and free will. Just how much free will we have exactly. I'll do my best. I'll get the fancy CGI notepad out again for that one too. All right. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all the subscribers. If you don't like this video, please like, share, and subscribe anyway. All right? I'll take all the subscribers I can get. But no reason not to like this video. I just opened your world wide open. All right? I just gave you 11 more readings that you can watch. Okay? Assuming the titles resonate with you. And you might just find a horoscope that actually works for you. Because I tell you what, my Aquarius horoscope never says a damn thing right. Never gets it right. That's why I read Taurus and Libra every damn morning. Good luck, y'all.